That breakable is something amazing. That's for sure. 100%.
So I have to ask, man, that sand bass your wife caught, how big was that, man?
It was we weighed it. It was 7 pounds, I think. Was it 7? It's 7, right? Yeah, 7.
Screams in the background. Was it 7?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, she thought she wanted to be a big calico for sure, but I mean, still stoked nonetheless.
Your big sand bass is still cool.
Oh man, that thing was pulling so hard. I watched her like put her foot up on the rails, you know what I mean, and then start cranking hard. I was like, oh shit! So I grabbed the net because I was like, that's got to be something good. So yeah, that was super cool to watch. Though.
That's cool,
my
man.
best stories are around like getting the net.
Yeah.
We took Anthony out. Let's say last month.
I love when I hear,
and I mean,
hear that. Get the net. Oh,
yeah, I mean, he's the most nonchalant guy. He has a 5-pound calico on, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, this is a pretty good one." Like, "Oh, it's so cool!" Like, basically just nothing. If that was me, I would be screaming my head like, "Oh,
get the net!
Get out of here!" And this calico swirls right next to the boat, and it starts pulling line again and starts going back down. And I see this, and I'm like, "Where's the net? Where's the net?" And again, Anthony's just so casual, having the greatest time, and looks like, "What? How big is it? How big is it?" And I'm like, "Just get the net!" It was such a trip, and then we got it in, and I mean, it was. Of course, it's Anthony's biggest calico, but he was just having the time of his life. He's like, "Oh, that was such a fun fight," and I was like, "Yeah," and it's a huge fish.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he realized how big it was till he handed him the net afterwards.
Oh yeah,
felt the weight.
Yep. When people are on my boat and they get a big calico or a big fish, and they get it up near and they start like messing around, I'm like, "Get that fucking thing in this boat!" Like bounce it, net it. I don't care. Get it in here.
Those big ones have a habit of coming off right at the boat.
Oh, always,
right there.
Always. Yep. Right when you see them too. Like they just tease you. I lost a couple of good ones at PV like that this year because we got into like throwing the weedless bait. Oh man, it's so addicting. It's so fun.
Yeah.
Even if you don't catch it,
weedless is all I do.
And hit it. It's still cool.